What drives you to do what you're doing with the Urban League? I mean, to go from a music background to this.
Yeah,
It's pretty interesting.
It was even interesting for me, it wasn't planned.
Sure.
And I don't, as the things I've done over time, I don't think they were all never planned. It's kind of like being in the right place at the right time. And this was all about timing. It was January of the year when I returned from Europe. I was looking to get me a professorship at some college or university, and I learned that you don't do that in January.
Yeah.
You do it in the spring of the year, and that's when colleges and universities are out looking to fill positions. So in the meantime, I was here. I had about 6 months before I could look for something in the field of music, and came in contact with the Urban League through a friend, through an acquaintance. And I went to the Urban League to have them to help me to find a job, something that would tie me from over that 6 months while I was in Madison, Wisconsin. And went there, and lo and behold, there was a position open. And someone said, you should apply for that. And I followed that person's suggestion, and within a few weeks, I was employed by the Urban League. But I was very inspired when I got into the Urban League and found out what it was all about, and the job that I was doing, and working with people, helping people to prepare for employment was back in that time. And I was working with some young ex-offenders, well, actually young. They were in their 20s and their 30s, and these men were recently released from prison. And my job was to work with them on their resume, help them to transition back into the community with housing. And so we helped one young man get a job, and just his enthusiasm and he was so happy that just took effect. And I think I found a calling there.
I think you have.
Yeah.
It's funny how things work from a higher power, if you will.
Yes, sure.